We got a 2007 Dodge Nitro RT. Going to be doing a ball joint replacement on both front. And this is part one. No edits. So we went ahead and took both tires down, which in RT model, they usually take 20-inch rims. Took those down. This is the suspension on a 2007 Dodge Nitro RT, which is very similar to the 2007 Jeep Liberty. What we will be replacing today are the two ball joints, which are located right at the bottom right here. Which is right at the bottom of the knuckle. And that takes a 22 millimeter to take off. And we'll be needing a C-clamp. And we have our parts here that we're going to be putting together to press it out and push it in. These are the two ball joints that we purchased. JBJ 922, JBJ 922, and we got them at the auto store for about 30 bucks a piece. They're usually around 50 bucks, so this is a pretty good deal. And that's what the ball joint looks like. And you have a castle nut here. And that's it. This is the opposite side as well. And we'll be replacing two. So, alright. Now, the parts to the ball joint, which we're doing the front, left and right, would be, like I already specified, you have the castle nut, the C-clip, which goes right on top after you press it in.
That is correct.
And then you have
castle nut pin. After you torque it, you put it through one of the holes. So you're gonna go like that. Go across. While it's going across with this pin too. See that?
And there's the
everything gonna go through.
And then to torque them, we looked up
60 footer.
60 footers, the specifications to torque
Tighten
these
this up
bad
at
boys
60 footer.
And when we get there, we'll show you exactly how we do it. See you in a few. All right, here we go. We're going to start the process now.
Outer tie rod, bolt. Now we're gonna knock this loose. Knock it loose.
That was
I really don't know.
me either.
Need to take out the entire caliper assembly, 221s. We need to figure out a way to hang it here. We're gonna get it out of the way. Next, rotor, axle nut, bottom ball joint, upper ball joint. The knuckle is ours. Very soon, coming to a theater near you. We also need to disconnect ABS wiring. Remember, from up here. 1 and 2. Okay. Caliper.
Now this is the caliper.
Caliper assembly, actually it's entire, everything. Kind of hanging it here right now. We made a little mistake. We should have disconnected the ABS wiring from the, I'm taking out the rotor next. I'm gonna do that first. All right, here we go. we need to disassemble, take the wiring apart, because this wiring is part of this knuckle was going to be removed. So you need to follow this guy through and we're going to lock him loose. I'll be right back. These clips are funky clips, so you got to be careful here, but I like to go with mine, something like this, just spread it open. This is what we want. I'm continuing with the battle. Number 2 coming up. Thank you very much, sir. There's another one here. This is just a slip-on, I guess. I'm gonna snip it out of here. I'm happy there. This has to be disconnected from here, unless you got some hands. I'm just pulling it somehow. If I get lucky, which I did, we need to release this dingle tab here, so that's a locking tab, safety tab. Okay, so I like to attack the upper ball joint through 21. We need the swivel head extension. Upper ball joint coming up next. Here's the setup we're trying to use here. A little bit of extension, swivel head, 21 millimeter. We are using, I like this tool, it's a Milwaukee. We are in reverse mode. You're gonna hold it here, you're gonna hope that it comes out. Yes, it will, because I put it in. Boom! Alright, so next, we're gonna do another shock treatment just like we did here on the outer tie rod. We're gonna do the same thing here. The engineers have given us a little bit of flat spot here. Don't be an idiot when you hit someplace else. Just hit this spot, this will knock it loose. I'm coming right back with my, that's a little, be very careful here. Boom! Just gonna knock it loose. We're gonna stay right there because we're gonna be careful now. We also need to disconnect our axle nut. We need to get the axle free because otherwise it'll pull itself and it's gonna make a little mess. This is either 35, 36 millimeter. I'll try it. Oh, that felt good. That was a nice tidy one. When it's tidy, all mechanics feel good when it's tidy. Make sure you're in reverse. And axle nut is out of there. All right, so gonna make sure this guy's happy. Just get it loose. Don't hit it too hard. Just be gentle, please. All right, so now the only thing holding for this whole knuckle assembly is down here, which is a 22 millimeter. We're gonna attack that next. Ooh. I'm gonna get my tool again. I'm gonna get the 35 millimeter socket that I used before. Take it off. Put the sucker in there. Boom. Nut is out of here. Now, you just need to shock it again. That's all. I mean, there are other ways of taking this out, but I'm gonna use my way, which is just temporarily hold it, okay? All right, here we go. Okay, we'll stop them a little bit. We're gonna use some WD-40 in there. I don't hit that no more. Now let's see if we can get this bad boy out. Oh, when we take it off, the whole thing is ours, so I don't think we want to do this, right? Let's go bring it down, Mikey. Truck's gonna come down. Jesus, that was tight. Mr. Director, come and hold this in here. Okay. I got it. I don't know.
And there's our ball joint.
Okay. Now, remember. I don't hit that no more. Now let's see if we can get this bad boy out. Oh, when we take it off, the whole thing is ours, so I don't think we want to do this, right? Let's go bring it down, Mikey. Truck's gonna come down. Jesus, that was tight. Mr. Director, come and hold us in here. Okay. I got it. I don't know.
And there's our ball joint.
Okay. Now, remember. No. No. Okay. We are disconnecting the bottom portion of the strut assembly, which this funky looking piece. We have to get it out of the way so we can get this out of the way. We could have actually put our pushes right here, but we're just trying to make it look better, I think. All right, so let's use a little hammer here. We need to get the bottom screw out of there first. We're gonna lightly tap this, don't go crazy. So, you can hit it from here or there, whatever. No. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah. Now, very gentle. You can use a sputter here too, but this one's pretty clean here. Last thing, stabilizer link has to be disconnected too. Darn it! I knew I needed 18 millimeter for some reason. No. 18. Now you can see we have the freedom of movement that we wanted in the bottom control arm, so we can get the bad boy out of there. Alright, so now you just use one hand, push it down, just tap on this bad boy. Half an inch to go, quarter inch to go. Now the bar is out of here, whatever this thing is. What do you call this anyway?
Is that the fork for the spring?
Forky dorky. Forky and a dorky is out. So now, so we can get this axle out of the way somehow. That's all we did all this because of this. So now we got to get these notches out of the way so that we can start doing our thing. Okay, we'll be right back. No. No. Okay. We are disconnecting the bottom portion of the strut assembly, which this funky looking piece. We have to get it out of the way so we can get this out of the way. We could have actually put our pushes right here, but we're just trying to make it look better, I think. All right, so let's use a little hammer here. We need to get the bottom screw out of there first. We're gonna lightly tap this, don't go crazy. So, you can hit it from here or there, whatever. No. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah. Now, very gentle. You can use a sputter here too, but this one's pretty clean here. Last thing, stabilizer link has to be disconnected too. Darn it! I knew I needed 18 millimeter for some reason. Oh no. No, no. No, 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 no. 18. Now you can see we have the freedom of movement that we wanted in the bottom control arm, so we can get the bad boy out of there. Alright, so now you just use one hand to push it down. Just tap on this bad boy. Half an inch to go. Quarter inch to go. Now the bar is out of here, whatever this thing is. What do you call this anyway?
Is that the fork for the spring?
Forky dorky. Forky and a dorky is out. So now, so we can get this axle out of the way somehow. That's all we did all this because of this. So now we got to get these notches out of the way so that we can start doing our thing. Okay, we'll be right back. Thank you. And I'll do the same thing here, Mikey. Happy there. Yeah. All right, so let us start with the. Okay.
Now we are
No.
going to be pushing out our ball joints, and we use a cup and 2 receiving plates. And
That worked.
it worked. Came
Ah.
out nice and clean. There's our
El crapo.
defective ball joint.
Uh,
And we're going to replace it with a nice OEM. Where's it? Oh, there it is. And now we're pushing in the new ball joint. And we actually reversed the process as far as putting a cup in the bottom and receiving plates on top.
okay. Okay. Hey. All right, Mikey.
We're in, as you can see. It's happy. Now we're going to put our seat clip.
Yes. Let's see this clip of theirs. I like it clippy. I like it clippy very much. Let's see if we're strong enough to do this. Oh, yeah. Oh. Imagine these fingers, what they can do.
Now we have our castle nut.
Be careful with the castle before you put the knuckle in first. I think you're kind of getting ahead of yourself.
Gotta get this going.
Doom!
Now we put the rotor. Okay, no.
First, we're gonna put this funny horseshoe looking doohickey loohickey. So we are 50% done, okay? So now we're gonna go lubrication. Oh, might as well put the axle where it's supposed to go. So this is a little bit of challenge in here, but it's gonna be done. You just gotta start it up right. And it's got a notch up here, but first we gotta start it somehow, okay? So we're gonna get our hammer. Gotta be very careful on tipping it, hitting it. I'm gonna go right here, Mikey. Sometimes you may have to open it here in the wedge. We'll try it without it. Let's see. I like that song. Booyah! Okay, pinch bolt. Make sure you're in tightening mode, like that. Happy there, not too much, please. Go easy. Respect. No respecting. Oh. Tool, please fit in there. Happy there. Now, we need the big nut that we took out for the, this is for the upper ball joint, we know that, okay? So this guy, definitely for this. So now I need a 21 again, Mikey. And you can take care of the bottom. Alright, so far, bottom control arm is attached to the strut assembly. The bottom bolt, upper pinch bolt, that's happy. Stabilizer link, which we disconnected at the bottom, which is also tightened too. Now we are ready to hook up our knuckle, which is gonna go right in here, and then it's gonna go right in here together at the same time, more or less. You're gonna start at the bottom, and I'm gonna put this in first, okay? And then we gotta immediately get that castle nut, put it in. Axle is happy. No, no, no. No, no. Please, Bolt. Please. I beg you. Otherwise, I'm gonna kick your ass. You better get in there. Oh!
Castle
no!
nut. Oh.
No! Mikey, don't make me laugh. I can't.
We'll be back.
Alternator what?
Alternator
Alternator
hoses?
hose?
Yes. Muffler bearings?
Both sides?
Yep, now we're doing a ball joint.
Yes.
Ooh, huh?
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
No, no.
How we doing?
Boys and girls. Axle nut coming up.
I like that looking in there though. That's nice.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Happy there. Not too much, please. Go easy. All right.
What's Dad doing?
Dad's good. Dad, just bring me his tape deck again. Upper ball joint is 21 millimeter. I'm using a 13/16 wrench. As I'm tightening the nut, I'm actually holding. Actually, I'm trying to hold on to the wrench. Jesus Christ. I'm holding the bottom of the ball joint. It takes a 10 millimeter. You hold that so they don't turn together. Okay? You know, like this. Now it's taking, Mikey. Once it loads up a little, I'm going to stop right about there because now it's time to torque them. As you remember, these were 60 foot-pounders, right?
Yep.
Okay, so my tool is set at 60. I'm going to go right in here. I'm going to try to get in there, and hopefully it's going to allow me. We're at 60 foot-pounds. So now we're gonna do the same thing down below. That was also 60 foot-pounds. So let's see if we can go downstairs. But the bottom nut is totally different, which is manufacturer's different size. We're gonna see what they had in mind here. This is an 18. Could they have used a 19? Or it is a, let's try. All right, this is a 19. And looks like it's gonna take the dog, Mikey. This is also 60 foot-pounds, so let's start torquing this up. We're still at 60, correct? Now, as it clicks here, we can no longer go back. We gotta go forward until one of these holes line up with the inner hole. So we can put that cotter pin that we showed you earlier, right? Yep. That is what we're trying to do. So let's see with the light. See, sometimes you get lucky when it stops, so some of them will light up. So we got a little ways to go here. I see it. I'm just gonna tighten it. I'm gonna further tighten this. The hole is right behind this nut right here, you can see. So I'm gonna go further in until I line up. It's just coming out now. You can see we may have an opening there. So we're gonna try our. Oh, that's so nice. It fit there nicely. So we're gonna tap on it with a hammer. We're gonna bend these ends up, and that's all. The bottom is torqued. Now you can use your hand, whatever you want to do. Right here, you can cut this end off, make it cosmetically look better. It's up to you. It's not gonna hurt anything. I don't want to cut it because I feel like cutting it. No. So we're just gonna cut this end off just a little bit. Solid. You know, for the life of me, I don't know what happened to the nut. Very gentle. Just. These are good. There's no problem with them, just remember. Alright, so we got a 21 millimeter here. Now remember, this is also a 60 foot-pounder. You don't want to go too heavy on this, but I'm going to stop right there. Since we're doing this by the book today, might as well spread the love. You go like so. Lock up your thing. Let's guide this in place. You guys remember this? Okay, this is in there. So now, lift this up just a little bit more. I think we're ready for our rotor and everything else. So that's gonna stay there for now. I'm gonna attack our rotor, Mikey. Alright. We can hold the rotor in place temporarily with a big nut going through a little nut. That would be nice. Just hold it in there. So now I need to cut the wheel all the way to the driver's side so we can have room for our caliper, bracket, bolt. So we're going to take our time, be very, very gentle, paying attention to our calipers. Calipers holding by hand right now. And I have two bolts. These are also 21 millimeter. And I'm going to use one here. Just try to get the bolts going here. If one of them doesn't go, you always go downstairs and say, "Hello, my friend. You recognize me?" Yeah, you know me. You know, the one. I am the one. Yeah. All right, Mr. 21. Oh, thank you. One. Caliper, a little bit of clip. This is just a snap-on clip, but these are clips that you open and you put the wiring harness in and then lock it, okay? I got another one here. You can move these around a little bit until you're happy with what's going on. Happy there also. Now we can use our temporarily lockdown dingle dingle. Now I'm going to go back to the other side. I'm going to straighten out the wheel. I'm going to say we are done with one side.
And the bottom bowl joint on a 2007 Dodge Nitro RT on the passenger side is complete. Come back for more in the future. To the next one.
Over and out.
To the next one.
Booyah.